What is up, guys? It's Dr. Ray here coming at you with another video. Today we're going to keep it short and sweet, hop into the charts, and let's take a look at Bitcoin because we got some important things to update you on. Again, before we jump into it, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitter. Alright, let's take a look at the chart. Bitcoin has shown some bullish price action, and it is looking good. Or is it? Okay, so 32K is about the range that we were reaching earlier today, and we're going to take a look at the charts just to see what that means. We're in an essential, important zone, and that is a zone which we have tested before. Okay, so if we're looking at the weekly chart, we can see that Bitcoin has kind of tested this zone multiple times in the past, and we are just kind of, within this zone right now. Important to consider though, and to think about, is what does the current bullish phase of Bitcoin mean? Remember, if we zoom out, we are still in an overall bearish trend, okay? And Bitcoin is at a 50% discount from its previous all-time highs. So in my mind, the current price and the previous price of the last week has simply been an accumulation zone for Bitcoin. What that means is if you're a long-term holder or long-term trader or whatever you want to call it, buying Bitcoin at those cheap prices is an accumulation phase. Okay, the current bullish movement is not a guarantee that we're heading back up. Okay, we see bear market rallies all the time. Price cannot just go down in one direction or go up in one direction forever. There has to be buying and selling, and so you will see these phases, right? If you even take a look back at the chart, Bitcoin dumped here and then it went back up and then it dumped again, right? So this is a zone of relief. But if the overall trend right now is bearish, this is simply a relief rally. That's what it is until proven otherwise. Now, what are the zones that we want to watch for? Okay, so if we're talking about just an up only direction, if we break through this zone, the next area that we want to keep an eye on is this 34K area here. If we break through that, this could be an area that indicates full send all the way up to this 40K region. And if we bust through that area here, that's clearly bullish, because if we make a price point above this previous high here, that is going to be bullish, okay? But that's a very high price to reach, so we're not even going to look at that right now. So we're focused on this zone here, okay? So again, what I want to say is, just because the price has gone up temporarily here doesn't mean much. We have to really look at the chart and determine where we're going to go from here, because we could reverse, hit that 34 area, or even come up to 35, reverse back down, and these are the targets we're looking at. 22K and under. This would be the next major area of support and resistance, which is at that weekly 200 SMA, okay? And that's at the 22K range. So that is an area that we need to watch right here, okay? So for now, I would say that if you're not long already, this is not an area to long. We are in basically no man's land. The best time to buy recently was if you were dollar cost averaging in the 28 to 30K region, which in my previous videos I said I was doing, okay? Dollar cost averaging on spot and some other positions. But really, guys, the main coin you need to be watching right now is Bitcoin. We don't want to be watching alts right now. This is an off-risk environment. If we want any risk to crypto at all, it's simply Bitcoin. Even Ethereum has not been doing well. Did Ethereum go up in price recently? Of course it did. Okay, when Bitcoin goes up, alts will still go up, but they still show extreme weakness when it comes to Bitcoin. And we can really see that, like I've shown before, on the ETH BTC chart, right? The ETH BTC chart is very negative, okay? And it's possible that even if Bitcoin goes up in price, alts will still show weakness. And again, like I've said before, the reason for that is when Bitcoin and the crypto market is in moments of uncertainty, money flows towards the king, to the most stable assets. And Bitcoin is the most stable asset other than stable coins, right? It's the most stable asset, so you're going to find liquidity getting sucked into Bitcoin. So in a risky environment, like we've seen in bear markets before, Bitcoin is the king. And if we see Bitcoin dominance continue to rise, even as Bitcoin prices go up, you will see alts not perform as well as Bitcoin, okay? So generally speaking, there's two possible scenarios that we think can happen. Bitcoin can go up. If Bitcoin goes up, it's still possible dominance will go up, which means Bitcoin will perform better than altcoins. Okay? Altcoins will still go up in terms of their USD values, but they won't perform as well as Bitcoin, which makes it smarter to simply be focused on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes down, well, then for sure altcoins are getting crushed. Everybody knows that, and that's why you need to be focused on Bitcoin. This is not the time to be focused on altcoins. It's too risky, okay? This is trading. This is about risk versus reward, so be smart, okay? So again, like I said, guys, we're in a bit of a no man's land right now. We kind of got to watch the charts and see if we bust past this 34K range. It may be looking bullish in the short term, but we still have to be vigilant because we could still hit some resistance as we come up to this 40K range, okay? And this will be another area of support to watch. And on the 4-hour, important to point out is we are reaching some confluence here at these moving averages right here. So that's why we may be seeing some chop here and some sideways action. So again, guys, if you're not long already, this is probably a zone to watch. It's kind of uncertain as to where we're going to go here. So let's wait and see what happens over the next few days. Remember though, in bear market relief rallies, it's simply possible for the price to reverse after 3 days to a week. So we're not quite bullish yet. All right, so let's keep an eye on the charts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button to follow me on Twitter. Let's get it, guys. All right, take care.